This is good antisocial. I'm gonna be doing a requested reading on Tupac and Jada Pinkett Smith. This video is for entertainment purposes and everything else is alleged. If you're new here, I said it to protect myself. This was a requested reading. Okay, a requested reading. I don't know much about either because these two are not in my age bracket. Okay, I don't know how old Jada Pinkett Smith is. I think she's damn near 50. And I think Tupac would have been what, like near 52? Okay. I do know that these two were friends because he's dead. These two were friends from back in the day. I think they were like friends from high school, and they both became successful. She was an actress, he was an actress and a rapper. And he passed away and they went separate paths. So we're just gonna find out what happened between these two. Did they ever date? Were they just only friends? Did he want to date her? Did she want to be in a relationship with him? Just gonna find that out. Okay, I'm going to be using the Regulus Tarot Rider deck. I'm going to also be using my quarters. Okay, I am an intuitive reader also, so I can literally take anything and use it to ask questions. This works for me. I don't know if it works for other people, but this is like a heads and tails method. Okay, so what was the situation between Tupac Spirit and Jada Pinkett Smith? What was the situation between Tupac and Jada Pinkett Smith Spirit? What was their friendship like? Describe their friendship. What was it like, Spirit? What was it like? He was definitely a ladies' man. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. Alright, so the Five of Pentacles in the back of the deck. These two were friends during a time where they both was trying to make it. They knew each other since the up and coming. They knew each other since they both was broke and trying to really make a living for themselves, trying to make a career. These two were two peas in a pod. Wherever you see her, you saw him. And that's just how it was. Jada Pinkett Smith pops up as the Queen of Swords. She was very assertive, very bossy. Is she Sagittarius of some sort? Sagittarius, Libra, Capricorn, something like that, or maybe an Aries. Could be a Pisces or Leo. She might have these traits. She might have Sagittarius in her trait, but very bossy, very Miss Mamas, very big mama energy, very loving. She has a control problem though. She likes to be in control, and she always set boundaries for herself and set rules. She really took care of him. Like, got the Three of Pentacles. I mean the Three of Cups, my bad. I always do that shit. I always say the wrong cards. We got the Hermit card. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So Jada Pinkett Smith pops up as the Queen of Swords. And Tupac's energy is kind of like the Ember card. He really was a well-rounded kid, well-rounded teenager, very intelligent, very prestigious, very like the way how he had himself put together. This was a sophisticated person. He was just misunderstood, but he was very sophisticated, very intelligent, very had a lot of things going for himself. Like very stable energy. Very on point, would come to school on time, didn't really play, was all about education, very smart, cared about history. That's the type of person he was, okay? His rap life was just a hobby, but it was more to Tupac than just this hood nigga, okay? He was a sophisticated hood nigga, Okay, that's the difference. He wasn't no dummy. He was smart. These two were friends. Thrift Cups. They were friends. They partied together. They spent time together. They were friends. They were friends. They were friends, and their presence was known. But this was kind of like a secret with the Hermit card. Not many people in the industry really knew about them that well. They didn't know that they were close like that. I'm getting that these two were friends, like best friends. And not many people in the industry really knew that. That's why the Hermit card is right here. Because at some point, they did, go their separate ways. But not too many people knew that this friendship, this was a real ass friendship. And they liked it that way. Jada liked it that way. She liked that not too many people knew a lot of stuff about her and Tupac. She liked it. It's her business. It's private. Whatever happened between them is very private, and she will, she doesn't really speak too much about him, publicly. She doesn't really share stories that much. Maybe to her children, maybe to her kids, but she doesn't tell it all. One day she will tell it all. But they were best friends. They were best friends. Okay. Wow. That was deep. Okay, I'm gonna move on to my quarters. Okay. Was Jada Pinkett Smith in love with Tupac, Spirit? Has yes, tells no. Has yes, tells no. Has yes, tells no. Yes. We have two heads. She was definitely in love with him. Definitely in love with him. But this is a situation where he had to pass away for her to find out. She was definitely in love with him. Definitely in love with him. One tells. He definitely had to pass for her to find out. When he died, her heart was really broken. That's when her heart broke, when he passed away. And she was upset. She was real angry. She was upset at the cops. She was upset at the world. She was upset. Like, I'm getting like before he passed, she might have even gave him a warning about like his how he was acting out in public. She would warn him and try to, steer him in a clean place. She wished she would have helped him more. She has a lot of regret. There's a lot of stuff that Jada Pinkett Smith regrets when it comes to Tupac. Distancing herself from him, she regrets that. A lot of regrets. Yeah, a lot of regrets. Did Tupac and Jada Pinkett Smith, did they ever want to date each other? Has yes, tells no. Has yes, tells no. Has yes, tells no. They did. 3 heads. They both wanted to date each other. 3 heads. See? 1 head. 2 heads. I don't know if you guys can see. 3 heads. They wanted to date each other. They didn't because they didn't want to ruin the friendship, and he was a player. He was a ladies' man, and Jada wasn't on that type of time. She didn't like that. She wasn't on that type of time. She didn't want him to see her as the other girls. Tell me more about this friendship between Jada Pinkett Smith and Tupac. Tupac and Jada Pinkett Smith. Tell me more about this friendship. He had a special place in her heart, and that's what kind of pissed some of the women he was with off. Tell me more about this friendship, Spirit. She distanced herself from him. I think that was the problem. And I'm hearing him calling her fake. She distanced herself from him because the image that he had at the end wasn't really good. Tell me something more about this friendship, Spirit. Stream card in reverse. There was some heartbreak. There was definitely some heartbreak in this situation, and moving on with the Six of Swords and Judgment. So, wow. We got the Star card here, guys. We got the Magician card. And we got the Three of Swords. So, there might have been a time where these two could have dated. No, they didn't date. But, like, the option was on the table. The option to date was on the table. You ever see those movies where the girl comes back or the guy comes back and say, yes, I'll date you, but when they find out their true feelings and when they want to tell that person, that other person is already in a situation? That's what I'm getting. Like, one of them wanted to tell the other how they really felt, and by the time that happened, the other person was already in a relationship, like in a situation. And that's why the Three of Swords is right here. So somebody got their heart broken, and with the Six of Swords, they moved on. Okay? And there's like judgment here. Like, some type of judgment. It's like they moved on, but they judged them. Like, how can you be with that person and not be with me? And this is when they both were like getting their stardom healed. And, you know, they finally realized with the Magician card that this was what they wanted. But it was too late. The other person was already in a relationship or something relationship. And so they moved on, but they moved on with judgment. Wow. Was this person Tupac, Spirit? Heads yes, tails no. Heads yes, tails no. Oh fuck. Heads yes, tails no. Heads yes, tails no. Heads yes, tails no. Did Tupac find out that Jada was with somebody? Yes. This is definitely Tupac. I should have known because the aggression, like the aggression. So Jada Pinkett Smith was with somebody. Tupac was about to express how he felt to her, but she got into a relationship and he was pissed about it. He was mad about it. So he moved on. He moved on. That's fucked up. We got the 3/4. Definitely Tupac's energy. And this was probably their last encounter. Which is why she doesn't really talk about him that much. This was probably their last encounter. This is some deep shit. Yeah. I don't think Jada Pinkett Smith ever got closure. There you guys have it. That was the reading on Jada Pinkett Smith and Tupac. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Go follow me on Twitter. The link is down below. And peace.